Okay. So how do you feel before the game? Like, what's your thought process right now?
Feel confident. I think we just need to go out and execute. I think we have a really good game plan. I think we had a really good week of practice, and now what's up next is for us to just go out and execute.
Okay. Who would you say your star player is right now?
I wouldn't say we have a particular star player. I think we have a host of guys who um, help carry the load for us. I think Keegan Horn is one of those guys who help carry us defensively. Donovan Moore, Jermaine Lewis, Haley Simmons, Traylon Thompson, Jeffrey Garrett, Jaden King. We have a host of guys. Ja'Cory Steele. The list can go on and on. Anton Witt. We got a lot of guys who play a pivotal role in our success defensively. Offensively, I don't want to speak on them, but they have a lot of guys who carry the load for them also. So we just need those guys to show up and do what they've been coached to do, and what God bless them to do with their abilities, and we'll be fine.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Today I'm here with Coach Gladney, the Hugh defensive line coach. Today I'm asking him what mental preparedness did it take for this week to get y'all prepared for this week's game.
Mental preparedness, just getting the boys locked in. Took a lot of time in practice, making sure they were focused. Spent a lot of time with them on the board, drawing up schemes, just going over there, just being consistent with how we're doing it. Keeping a short menu of what we want to do tonight, and you know what I'm saying, just letting them free flow in practice, letting them be comfortable, and they do a good job of handling being comfortable on their own. They're listening to music right now. They've been locked in all day, so I think our kids do a really good job of getting locked in on their own because they really care about football and they care about winning. So, yeah, I think we did a good job of that.
Thank you. On the game of the week, they put on Clay Chalfa on the prediction to win.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about that? Do y'all take that as disrespect?
I mean, you kind of get motivated off of it, but that is what it is. I mean, they did that because Clay never beat us. So if anybody should do it, I mean, that's why they'll do it. So that's cool. The guys that should be a self motivation right there. But at the end of the day, nobody picks a football game to win. The guys got to go out there and actually play. So the people on social media, they're not at practice, they're not scrapping up, they're not calling plays, they're not coaching. They're just picking people. So that's an opinion. So we respect everybody's opinion. But we want to prove people right, prove people wrong.
Thank you. Today I'm here with retired defensive end Coach O, and I'm asking why is preparation so big in this world today?
Well, I think I got to say, every athlete I train, pressure is for the unprepared. If you ever took a test before, the more you study, the more time you spend on that test, the more accurate and the greater your feelings about that test are going to be. If you know you stayed up all night and did nothing, you're on the internet, you go to sleep early, you're talking on the phone with your girlfriend and boyfriend, you're not going to feel very confident about that test. But when you really prepare for a test, no matter what type of test, whether it's academically, in life, whether it's sports, whether it's at church, if you got a speech, whatever you do that you truly prepare for, you feel no pressure for. So pressure is for the unprepared.
Thank you, Coach.
That's how they work.
Cornerback. Today I'm here with Hugh cornerback Jaden King, and today I'm asking him how's he feeling after that interception.
I'm feeling great, man. More to come. We got a long season. We got to keep grinding.
What's it going to take to continue to grind?
Put in work every day, every practice.
All right, thank you, Jaden. I'm here with Hughes linebacker Telly Simmons, and I'm asking him what was he feeling during today's game.
During the first half, I felt like we took that team for granted. Like we was playing down to their level, but the second half we came out and executed what it was.
All right, thank you. Today I'm here with Houston running back A.J. Robinson. He had 5 touchdowns for tonight's game. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, bro. Feeling good.
What's it going to take for to execute? Keep on going.
Man, staying focused, getting leading in the locker room every day, and getting our stuff together on there and off the field. We got to be better as people and keep learning from my coaches, keep doing the same thing, every day getting better.
You're a senior in high school, and you have Austin Peay and who else? A&M. Is there any schools that look like you're trying to commit to?
We'll see October 4th.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, man.
You're welcome. Appreciate it. I'm here with Houston running back Carter Pritchett. You had 2 touchdowns tonight. What's it going to take to keep on doing what you're doing, man?
O-line just got to be more physical. We just got to keep on pushing. We just got to be more physical. And that's really all.
I think you're doing great. Today I'm here with three-star edge rusher Keegan Horn, Cincinnati commit. Today I'm asking him what's his favorite high school memory and what was so important about it.
Best sport last year, playoff game. It was very intense. Played like a team, you just can't beat that.
What's your intentions going into Cincinnati football?
Just to try to go in and play early, just play for me.
All right, thank you. Here with five-star defensive lineman Donovan Moore. You're the first five-star in 15 years at Houston High School since Jameis Winston. How's that feeling? What'd you do to get there?
It's a blessed moment, man. Blessed, gotta keep going, I gotta do that hard work, dedication, putting in work day in, day out, The job not done, gotta keep going.
What do you respond to outside noise like saying you're a fake five-star, stuff like that? What do you do?
I just block it out, man. People don't know what I did to get here, They don't know what the days that I spent there, training days all night, from 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and then work, so I just block it out, I know it.
Absolutely. Thank you.
I'm here with Houston fullback Tyler Averhart. I'm asking him what's his thoughts on this game.
My thoughts on the game right now is we should be winning by way more. Too many offensive mistakes and errors and things of that nature. We should have at least 42 points right now, if I'm being honest. Last two drives, we missed up by ourselves. We fumbled both times, actually. So, yeah, we should be winning by at least.
How does the offensive defense stay consistent during tough times? Because it's 28-18 right now, so that's kind of tough.
Yeah, the offense. I feel like the offense got to be consistent by, Jay being a quarterback. He got to lead us to victory. And the defense, man, that's a good defense. Like, I say, our defense is one of the best defenses in the state for real. So, I feel like our defense is pretty consistent already as it is.
Before a game, what pumps you up the most?
Just listen to the music, vibing with the guys for real. Putting music on the speakers, turn this thing all the way up, and just vibe on that real.
What motivates you the most here in football?
I say what motivates me the most. I say the thing that motivates me the most is probably, I've been playing this sport for a long time, and I just don't see myself quitting no time soon. And then, I got relatives come and see me. So, they motivate me a lot too. So, yeah.
All right, thank you. Here with Hughtown wide receiver Kamar Eatman. Today I'm asking him, so you had a drop in tonight's game, but what continued to lead on to the motivation to catch the ball and get some touchdowns?
I just know you drop balls, they can determine your whole game. So you just gotta have short-term memory and just turn around and make a play. Leave that in the past and just keep going.
Do you plan on having to walk on to any colleges or getting any offers? I appreciate it. I'm here with Hughtown offensive lineman Knowledge Hauser. Knowledge, you're a freshman starting as an offensive lineman. How's that feel? What did you do to get hard work from that?
I'm blessed to come up here and earn a varsity position. And I'm glad that the coach trusted me to be in this position and kept holding me from home. And really much like I said, I'm very proud of this.
What makes you keep on going even when everything's hard?
The thing about old saying, that old lyrics, I would say anything like that helped me out. Anything that can run in my head, there's certain things that it's hard to explain, but you put everything aside.
You're only a freshman, but you have 3 more years left after this. What are you planning on doing, as a Houston football player? What's your goal?
My goal is to leave the state, leave the legacy, do the best I can, do what I can.
Absolutely. Thank you. I'm here with Houston defensive lineman Jermaine Lewis. What is so important to be so hard on yourself while being on the injury reserve list?
You gotta keep going, try to get better for your team, for yourself. Give the opportunity to play cool at the next level.
Who motivates you the most whenever things get hard? Yourself. How many offers do you have? What visits do you have coming up?
I'm going to Detroit tomorrow.
I hope you keep on doing great things. Huge on defensive lineman, Dylan Moore.
What made you play the way you did, like you did in Clay? What made you play with your heart?
Balled out. Great. You know what I'm saying? Man, I was mad at the world.
Why is that?
I gotta get these offers, bro. Like I'm on bad. I set out a year.
It takes time.
Yeah, it takes great time. I'm trying to get that first start on my brother too. You know, I give all my credit to him because me and him are the same person. We different, but we are the same person on the field. He bounced his energy bounced off me. My energy bounced off to him. And like I said, my coaches, they drive me every day at practice to prepare for this game.
Absolutely.
We're gonna beat Macador. Yeah. 55.
Actually,
55
we play Macador next at Macador. What's it going to take to execute and win this game?
Out.
Ball out.
Whoop him. Stomp him. No score. Ryan. Ellen. Macador. Put that camera on. Do that camera in. Ryan. Yeah, we're coming for you. Yeah, we're here. Fool.
All right, thank you. I'm here with Jeffrey Garrett, Houston cornerback and safety. Today I'm asking him what's he do to prepare for the game against Northridge.
You know, I watch film a lot, man. I just study, man. Study the receiver. Yeah.
What music do you listen to before a game?
Before a game, you know, I gotta have that Fat Mac in my ear. Fat Mac, me young boy.
I respect that. And who inspired you to play football?
I'm gonna go with my boy Danny Ramsey, man. Odell Beckham too.
I appreciate it. For Telly Simmons, how many offers do you have right now?
Right now, I got 26 offers in total.
What's your top 3 offers right now?
Top 3, Arizona State, Colorado, and Indiana.
I'd have to ask though, who taught you to have a work ethic like you do? Like how do you work as hard as you do?
Shout out Coach Oda. Real, he always pushing up.
I appreciate it, Telly. My name's Austin Duncan. This week, Houston High School will be facing Macador High School. Today, we're facing our rival. It's going to be a good game. We're going to be taking on the bus, and let's see how the coaches and players respond to my questions. I'm here with 3-star linebacker Telly Simmons. Telly, you said attend Macador High School. What does this game mean to you?
It really mean nothing. It's just another week. What is week 7? It's week 7, so we're going to prepare for this game how we did for every other game. So,
all week, Macador has been talking about you and the Houston football team. How do you respond to that, and how do you block out that noise?
We don't respond. You know, we feel that we're the better team, so we're just going to go out there and play our game. We ain't doing no talking. Not at all.
Thank you. I'm here with Hugatown athlete Anton Witt. You're an all-around player. How hard is that being an all-around player?
It's pretty difficult, but at the same time, you got to be able to push through and be able to focus on multiple positions.
How hard is it to study and watch film knowing that you're an all-around player?
It's not really that hard. It's really just got to focus and, really lock yourself in, be dedicated, be able to do everything at once.
All right, thank you so much. I'm here with Hugatown wide receiver Kentrell Jackson. What does this game mean to you, knowing that you're going the game against your rival team?
And they really ain't no rival because they ain't beat us in 20 years. But to me, it's just a practice game. You feel me? They ain't really no competition. I was gonna say what they want to say on the internet. You know, we still gonna do what we gotta do.
What does it take to execute against this game against Macador?
To do what our coaches tell us to do, stay ahead of the game, start off fast, keep our pace, just take it from there.
All right, thank you so much. I'm here with defensive lineman Donovan Moore and cornerback Jaden King. What's it take to defeat a Macador undefeated team?
Man, it just take, being locked in, you know what I'm saying? It's a good little packed out game, rivalry game, right across the street from us, it's just going to take discipline, hard work, locked in, do our job on and off the field, cheering my offense to the defense on.
What does this rivalry game mean to you?
What it mean to me? Ain't even no rivalry for real. They ain't beat us yet in 10 years, so I say just another game.
All right, thank you. I'm here with Hugatown defensive lineman Dylan Moore. What does it take 24 hours before to prepare yourself for a big game like Macador?
Sleep well at night, get up to the next day, thank to God, you walk up to live and play another day. You know what I'm saying? We go to the locker room, preferably listen to Young Boy, Young Nudie, Gunner, Little Kid, all the NTL rappers. You know what I'm saying? Well, big game like this, Regulatory Week. I don't call this a rivalry week. I call this belt to ass week, hate week. After that, Tim, but we use it. I refer to Tim Keenan. He said, "Let the dress be
addressed.
Let the disrespect be addressed." Yeah, right? Am I wrong right there?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let the disrespect be addressed. You know what I'm saying? We put better ads on them. Let our little freshmen and sophomores and little juniors, the twos, and 3s and 4, matter of fact, all the little people on play get in. You know what I'm saying? Put better ads on them early. You know, they're not good. They don't play like good team. Like, they ain't playing no good team like Clay, Umbra, here, Quiz, all that. They ain't playing no good team. They play like basically slobs. Like, you didn't get the beat on. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying they're not a bad team, but they is a bad team. Good shit. You know what I'm saying? We got they not good. Let's just say this.
So your brother's a 5-star defensive lineman.
You're right.
And he has offers from all over the country, all right?
I'm proud of him.
What does it take to be as good as him or better as him?
Shit, ball out. Shit. Ball out. Down. Kill. K-I-L-L. Kill. That's all I got to do. Any more questions?
That's it. Thank you.
All right.
I'm here with Hughtown wide receiver coach, Coach J. Mitch. Coach, what does it take to turn up your players whenever they think they ain't going to be good enough in tonight's game, or just turn them up?
Basically, the message been this week is, be who you say you are. If it's a big-time game, big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. So that's the quote, and that's what I've been telling them. Be who you say you are. If you're a big-time player, you're going to make a play in a big-time game. Despite what kind of game it is, it's a big game because it's our next game, but it's also a big game because it's a team that it's right down the road where a lot of kids know each other. So it's considered a rivalry, but, they haven't beat us. So until they beat us, it's not a rivalry. We just got to go handle business. Can't get caught up into all the things that's going on Instagram and social media.
Absolutely. What does it take to beat an undefeated McAdory team?
Just do what you're coached to do. I feel like our guys are coached very hard Monday through Wednesday, Monday through Thursday. We come up with a great game plan on how to win the game. They just got to do what their coach do and trust us. We've been so close in it, and the biggest thing this week, man, is been finishing. We've been right there at the finish line, but we got to actually run through it. Can't walk through it. We got to finish the game.
All right, thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
I'm with Hughtown wide receiver Kamar Eatman. I had a text from Coach T earlier on this week saying if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. What's your opinions on that?
You're going to beat the best. You just got to practice like you better than the best. That's all I got to say about that.
How do you feel whenever Coach T left to go to the rival school, McAdory?
I ain't really feel no type of way. Football is business. It's all about opportunity. A football team will never be the same team it was from the previous years. So it's always going to be a change. No matter. You just got to keep going.
All right, thank you so much. I'm here with Hughtown wide receiver Kobe Coleman. What's your game plan tonight on defeating McAdory?
I feel like we just had a good week of practice. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep doing the main things we do. Run the ball, throw the ball, play hard on defense, play hard on special teams, hope we come out victorious.
Coach T is currently at McAdory. What would you say the coaching comparison is like with the wide receiver coaches now from last year, Coach T, to this year, Coach J. Mitch?
I feel like Coach T, that's my dog. He was a bit more structured about things, and I feel like Coach J. Mitch let us freestyle a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Him being a college coach with experience, so he know how the game goes, how things can change during the game. So that's made it the difference. You know what I'm saying? Structure versus playing free. That's made it the difference.
All right, thank you so much. I'm here with Hughtown defensive coordinator, Coach Crawford. Coach, how do you keep your cool whenever a player misses an assignment on a play?
Sometimes it's kind of hard because we go over these things over and over and over continuously. But you just got to continue to coach and find out how that particular player learns and try to teach it to him that way. Mm-hmm. And eventually, if you keep getting reps and reps and reps, it sticks. But in the moment, it's kind of hard. You can get frustrated at times, but we just keep working at it and keep chopping wood, and we figure it out.
All right, thank you so much. I'm here with AJ Robinson, Hughtown running back. You said a few weeks ago that your commitment date was October 4th. When is it now?
Who knows, bro? I ain't focused on that right now. We're worried about team wins and playoffs.
What's it going to take to keep on going in the playoffs more than just a second round like y'all usually do?
To keep on taking on adversity, doing the hard things that we're asked to do, and doing what the little things that we're supposed to do, and keep on believing in ourselves.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate you.
I'm here with Hughtown safety, Kodak Davis. How was you feeling in tonight's game?
I feel like both sides of the ball, offense and defense, we started off slow. Then after a while, it just clicked. Then, feel me? Did what we had to do.
What do you think it took to regain the defense whenever they was getting frustrated?
When they got them 2 touchdowns, that's really what it was. Out of that, we started clicking, we started doing what we had to do.
All right, thank you so much. The Hughtown Golden Gophers defeated the undefeated McAdory Yellow Jackets 43-36. I'll see y'all next week. My name's Austin Junkin. The Hughtown Golden Gophers will be taking on the Brookwood Panthers on the road at Brookwood High School. It's their last away game of the regular season. Let's see what the coaches and players respond to my questions. Here with former Hughtown defensive lineman and current Alabama A&M defensive lineman Keith Green. What is your mindset whenever you go against the opposing offense lineman?
My mindset, I'm trying to straight kill. You feel me? I don't got to go to jail for this. I ain't going to jail for hurting nobody. So whoever in my way, I'm going to give them 100% and try to hurt them.
What would you say the difference is like between high school football and college football?
I might say the technique, the guys in high school small, but college, everybody big and everybody got the same skill set you got. So you got to outwork their opponent.
All right, thank you so much. Here with Hughtown athlete Anton Witt. Last week against McAdory, I saw you get in your head a little bit and you had some emotions. What does it take this week to change that?
Get out the past, not living in the past, continue thriving. You know what I'm saying? Like, really got to push through and keep grinding as I'm supposed to.
You're only a sophomore in high school, but what is your goals as a football player at Hughtown High School?
Really, you know what I'm saying, make it to college, make a name for myself, continue grinding and continue making a name for myself, like I said.
What do you want to be known as, like, in college or in the NFL if you ever make it or whenever you do make it?
Somebody that's hardworking, that's dedicated and willing to put in they got all they got in the sport.
All right, thank you so much. Here come the Hughtown Golden Gophers. Touchdown, A.J. Robinson. Touchdown, Kentrell Jackson. The 2-point is good by Kentrell Jackson. Touchdown, Matthew Roberts. I'm here with Hughtown tight end Matthew Roberts. Tonight was your first career varsity start and your first varsity touchdown. How are you feeling after?
I'm feeling amazing. We played a heck of a game today against Brookwood. They're a heck of a team, even though people say they're not. If you give them a chance, they're gonna beat you. There's a chance.
You seen your teammates cheer you on after that. What was that feeling like?
It felt amazing to get cheered on with my team. It always feels amazing to make them happy. You gotta have happy. You can't be sad around here.
When you was just in elementary school, you always told me, I want to make it to the NFL. What does that take?
It takes hard work, discipline, family. You gotta have family in it. In football. Football is just family. You can't play football without family.
All right, thank you so much. I'm here with Hughtown wide receiver Kentrell Jackson. You had 2 touchdowns and over 100+ yards. How are you feeling in tonight's game?
First, I want to get all glory to God. I feel like that's what I got. Keep stacking days, keep stacking games, keep better, going better, keep getting better at my game.
What do you think you messed up on, like, in games?
Probably getting the play call, looking at the city.
What do you think you could do better as a wide receiver?
Help the young guys know the plays and help people around me do what they're supposed to do.
What is your leadership like to the young players, like on JV or second string or third string on varsity?
Just coaching them up, being there for them, giving them the play call, helping them in and outside of football, building the brotherhood.
All right, thank you so much. I'm here with Hughtown quarterback Jaden Powell. You won 2 Alabama Player of the Week awards. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot to me. Hard work that I didn't put in, and it's showing up on the field.
What would you say that your leadership's like to this team?
It's all right. It can be better though. I mean, I need to be a vocal leader, but it can be better.
You had one interception in tonight's game. How did you rebuild yourself after that?
One mistake don't determine the whole game. Is really it.
All right, thank you so much. The Hughtown Golden Gophers defeated the Brookwood Panthers 45-14. I'll see y'all next week. My name is Austin Duncan. Tonight, the Hughtown Golden Gophers will be taking on the Central Tuscaloosa Falcons. Let's see how the coaches and players respond to our questions. Here with Hughtown athlete Anton Witt. Whenever you make a big-time play, how do you not react in such a big way like taunting, because that causes the flag in the game?
I would say taunting is not really nothing to the game. Like, it's a big part of playing the game, but at the same time, for me, it's like being cool and celebrating with my team is better than taunting the other players.
What turns into a big-time play in a big game like Central Tuscaloosa? Because they're only 6-2.
Well, really, they're a good team. They're a pretty decent team. They got some good players and athletes. I say if we continue doing what we're doing and play how we're supposed to play, how we've been coached, we'll really be able to make some big plays off of them.
How do y'all stay consistent?
Staying locked in and focused and don't underestimate our opponents.
All right, thank you. I'm here with Hughtown linebacker Traylon Thompson. Traylon, what do you think your biggest strength is as a linebacker?
My biggest strength as a linebacker is being able to read guards, read the line, and get to the running back.
How do you think the team's progressed through this season, and how do you think they're going to do in the playoffs?
Well, I feel like we started slow. Our offense came together a lot. Our defense, we had a lot of ups and downs, but I feel like we're gonna make it far.
All right, thanks so much.
Yes, sir.
Here with Hughtown running back AJ Robinson. Lately, Coach Pat has complimented your desire to be the guy. Can you talk about where that mindset comes from?
It comes from being in position like my 9th and 10th grade years to be around guys like Earl, Jaquil, and be coached by people older than me. Just guys who've been in that position to be guys for huge time. And I feel like they put me in a position early and gave me a chance to learn from some of the people that were those guys. So when it comes to making plays and stuff like that late game, it's really just natural when you've been practicing it since you've been here.
Sounds like some dogs. Can you tell me about your mindset going through McAdory's game? Because you had a long kickoff return, you had multiple touchdowns. What was going through your mind during that game?
I mean, just like that, I had to make something happen. I mean, being here at Hughtown, one thing, regardless if we lost other games, it's always been like you don't lose to McAdory. I mean, 10 years, I haven't lost to him yet. I didn't lose to him while I was in middle school, anything like that. So just coming up, being able to watch a game like that, and just knowing the importance of that game, I just couldn't let something like that slip away.
So you have running backs that are behind you in the class of 26, so they're not in the class of 26. But how can they look up to you as a leader?
Knowing that they can come to me about anything. I mean, one thing we preach in our group is like brotherhood and minded mentality. And my minded mentality is all right. I expect theirs to be the same. And to try to hold them to a standard as I hold myself, I got to make sure I instill the right thing in them so they know what to be looking for and how to be held up.
All right, thank you so much.
No problem, sir.
Here with Hughtown defensive lineman Donovan Moore. Tonight is senior night, and most of your guys are seniors. How do you feel losing them this year?
Oh, man, it's bittersweet them guys, the journey that they had. Man, I'm proud of them. Whatever guy got for them, I hope they succeed. It's time for the younger guys to step up, hit their weight room, just time to step up,
You have offers from Alabama, Auburn, Tennessee, Georgia, Ole Miss. Lately, you took visits on Auburn. Can you describe that?
Man, it's crazy, man. That place is, I can't even find a word for it. That place is just magical, man. You just have to be there, man.
Is it just your dream school, or do you plan on seeking playing time automatically there?
Man, it was a dream school for sure, but I'm just exploring my options, But there's a top school right now for sure. You know what I'm saying? I have to go to Ole Miss on November 1st. They play South Carolina.
Do you think that you'll go on a visit to Alabama soon?
Probably yes. Probably we're going to visit Alabama. Haven't had the time to talk to coach, but yeah, it'll be soon.
All right, thank you so much. Here with Hughtown linebacker Tully Simmons. How are you feeling about tonight's game? How do you think y'all are going to do?
I feel very confident. I feel like we're going to come out with high energy, take care of this game how we're supposed to.
How do you not take advantage of Tuscaloosa's team?
I really feel like they're a good team, so we just can't go out there and underestimate them.
if we underestimate them, they'll come out with the win. So we gotta be on our A game.
Can you give me any comments on your latest visits to college?
I say recently I've been to Mississippi State. It was a good experience. It was a great experience actually. I love the atmosphere out there. You know, great people, great coaches. I will be back soon, Mississippi State for sure.
All right, thank you so much.
A sack by Donovan Moore. Here with Colorado commit Emmanuel Ruffin. What led you to commit to Colorado? Because you was down to 3 schools: Ohio State, LSU, and who else? Alabama. What made you erase Alabama, and then what made you to close down your recruitment?
Man, I felt like I was rushing. I was moving too fast. Also, I just wanted to shut it down. I felt like Colorado was the spot to be. Everything was perfect about it, the culture, everything.
What role did Coach Prime and defensive lineman Warren Sapp play in your decision?
They played a big role, knowing they both Hall of Fame, knowing where they came from, so they know how to get to the Hall of Fame level.
Did your official visit to Boulder, Colorado seal the deal for you?
Yes, more definitely.
Okay. Shortly after committing to Colorado, you took a surprise official visit to Missouri in October.
Yeah.
What was the thinking behind taking the visit, and what was the trip like?
Oh, the trip was great. I've been had the trip planned. I've been had to set up. So I feel like I just had to take the trip. I couldn't just back out on them. They've been with me for a little while.
Has your commitment to Colorado changed the way other schools are recruiting you?
I feel like schools still recruit me in heavy. I feel like they still feel like they got a shot as well.
What's your relationship like with Coach Prime?
Uncle Prime, them dog, man. Like when I went down there, like he was very straight up, like fast forward. Like, he kept real. They keep everything real down there as well.
All right, thank you so much.
I appreciate it, bro.
Cuts. Hold on. Here with Ole Miss wide receiver commit Corey Barber. You chose Ole Miss over powerhouse SEC programs like Alabama and Georgia. Who grew up rooting for?
I grew up an Alabama fan, just living in Alabama and being from the South. That was my favorite team.
What ultimately set Ole Miss apart for you?
The thing that set Ole Miss apart for me was like the family and the way I could see myself in the offense.
During your recruitment, you said you were looking for a great coaching staff for your development. An offense that was a good fit and a great community and culture. Can you elaborate on how Ole Miss checked each of these boxes?
It's like every time I go to Ole Miss, it just feel like a family feel. I mean, the coaches, they make me feel like I'm at home. Jesus, the coaches make me feel like I'm at home. When I'm the coaching staff, I can just see myself in the offense. I mean, the way the coaches treat me, the way everybody treat me on the staff, I mean, I feel like it's great for sure.
What was it like to turn down a dream offer from your childhood favorite team, Alabama, for another program?
It hurt for sure. My parents weren't really happy for me. A lot of people were like, why I didn't stay home, but I feel like I made the best decision for me.
Can you describe your decision on transferring from Spain Park to Clay Chalkville?
Transferring from Spain Park to Clay Chalkville, it was definitely, I definitely didn't want to do it because I could have seen myself at Spain Park winning the championship. That was the place I wanted to win the championship at, but I feel like I had to come back home and win it with my guys, man.
So you're an undefeated team at Clay Chalkville.
Yeah.
What does it take to be a state champion this year?
Just being a leader, man. You got to be leaders. You guys got to come in each week, got to play hard. You know what I'm saying? Take nobody for granted. Going to the playoffs, every team you play is a good team because they made it to the playoffs. So just being able to finish and just be able to win games for sure.
What motivates you the most?
What motivates me the most is my family. I mean, seeing the things they've done for me, seeing the way I grew up, and I mean, I just always got to pay it back for them for sure.
All right, thank you, Corey.
Appreciate it, my guy.
My name's Austin Duncan. Tonight, Hughtown will be playing Pensacola Valley. Their last home game of the regular season. Let's see how the coaches and players respond to my questions. Here with Hughtown offensive lineman Dalen Dunn. Can you tell me what your relationship like is with Coach Glenn?
With Coach Glenn, with him, it's like he more like he treats us like his own kids. So he more like a second father than most of us.
Can you tell me how he's developed you into a ball player?
With Coach Glenn, he drives us to be our best. He don't take no crap from us or none of that.
All right, thank you. Here with offensive guard Knowledge Hauser. Can you tell me what it meant to you knowing that you got Coach Glenn's trust as a freshman?
Man, it means a lot because it done been great linemen that came through here past couple years, man. A couple names, Gerald Owens, Jordan Groom, people like that, man. They keep me inspired. And I watch their film just to see what I can get better on. And I asked Coach Glenn what their highlights was so I can kind of match it. kind of improve my skill to get up. Because I'm just a freshman.
Can you tell me how you felt whenever you won the starting job?
I feel very good, man. Know that they trust me enough to trust a freshman at the varsity spot, the 6A level. You know, because a lot of people that invest in this chance to get film and a chance to just ball out, honestly.
All right, thank you so much. Here at Hewtown tight end, Tyler Everhart. How did it feel scoring a touchdown your first week back from being injured?
You know, it felt good. You know, it gave me the motivation I needed, you know, to keep on playing. You know, even though I ain't practiced none that week, you know, I still came out, do what I had to do, play good. So yeah.
How do you think Hewtown will do tonight to dominate from an upcoming loss against Central Tuscaloosa?
No, man. I feel like we gonna play good. You know, we haven't really let the loss affect us this year. So yeah, it's just a loss against a good team. That's how I feel. That's how I look at it. So yeah, I think we'll play good tonight.
All right, thank you. All right. Here with Hewtown defensive line coach, Coach Gladney. Last week's game we lost. How do we come back as a better defense?
Just understand that it's a new week. Go 1-0 every week, man. Just take this opportunity to get better. Understand that this is gonna put us in a position to be better for the first round of playoffs. So just kind of having a next game mentality. You know, every game, the only game that's important is the game that we're getting ready to play. So just forgetting all the past mistakes and gearing up for what we got next. So that's the best mindset to have for the guys.
Next week is the playoffs. You actually won a state championship at Ramsey back in high school. What's your advice to the guys to win the state championship or go far in the playoffs? Because usually we're a second or third rounder.
What kind of got us over the hump was having some senior leadership, but understanding that you only get one shot at doing something really special as seniors. So my message to the senior guys is accept the challenge, do the hard things, and know that every week is an opportunity for you to go home. So in your mind, just don't be ready to go home, man. You got to outwork the opponent. Every week when I was in high school, we would pick to lose every playoff game, and we went in knowing that everybody was against us. So we took that personal. So you got to take it personal. It ain't never just business. You got to take everything personal when it comes to football.
Absolutely. Thank you. Here with Hewtown defensive lineman Carlos Watley. Can you describe what it means to you to miss out your whole sophomore year and just seeing the guys go into the playoffs for next week?
I mean, I'm proud of them going to the playoffs and proud of the team. I mean, but it's sad though that I couldn't play my sophomore season. I mean, my freshman year I was working for it, working to get better and all that.
Can you tell me what you're going to do next year to be a better player than your freshman year? You basically came from freshman to junior year.
I'm gonna try to. I'm still preparing right now. I'm trying to volunteer, do stuff, kickoff, everything, everything.
All right, thank you.
Touchdown, Jaden Myers.
Earlier on this year, I interviewed Hewtown High School head football coach Greg Patterson, and he told me what his relationship was with Jameis Winston. Here he is.
Head football coach Greg Patterson.
What's your relationship like with Jameis Winston?
I feel like it's very good. You know, I was fortunate to meet Jameis and his dad the year before I got the head coaching job and was able to start building a relationship. And then when I got the head coaching job here, you know, just reached out and tried to find different ways, you know, to get him back here and involved on campus with our players and with the youth people in our program.
What's it mean to you that he gives it back every single year to his Hewtown football team?
Oh, it means so very much for a man like him that's got so many other things going on to be willing to give back to where, you know, he came from. And it's like the conversation I had with him and his dad. Every football player that walks through the front doors of our building sees the stuff in the trophy case, you know, with his name on it and the little plaque we have out there about all of his accomplishments in high school and college. And they want to be where he is, and the fact that he cares enough about the community and the school that he went to give back, and not just give money, but he comes back every year and does a youth camp for free, does a symposium at night for not just Hueytown people, but any school that wants to attend.
All right, thank you so much. Earlier on this season, I interviewed Coach Jay Mitch, Hueytown wide receiver coach. He told me what his relationship was like with Jameis Winston as a college athlete at Alabama A&M. Here he is.
Coach Jay Mitch, Hueytown wide receivers coach.
Why do you think Jameis's impact is so important to Hueytown High School kids, students, athletes, as of today?
Jameis' impact is important because of him being who he is and coming back, being hands-on to the community. I mean, this is a guy who is a Hall of Famer, Heisman Trophy winner, first draft pick, and an NFL quarterback. He has the opportunity every summer to come back and give back to the community, but also be more hands-on. And they see somebody who came from the same area, Bessemer, Alabama, Hueytown, Alabama, that they came from, living the dream that they want to do. So that's huge.
Why do you think it's so important to stay on kids, just to like be like Jameis was, or like be better than Jameis was?
Be better. I mean, right now I think in today's world, kids need a lot of role models, and just be able to see somebody do something that they want to do, I think that's pretty cool. And I mean, you got to push them to be better because you don't want to, push somebody to be like someone. So, just like I said, seeing where he's came from, that's prime example of everything they need to see.
What was your relationship like with Jameis Winston as a college athlete?
It was pretty good. I met him when I was still in high school, and now being an adult. I mean, playing college ball, coming home during the off season and during the summertime, I always got a chance to work out with him, and just made a relationship where I can call him or he can call me during the season. We can talk. He'll help me with different things, football related. So it was pretty good. I mean, he's a genuine person.
Why do you think it's important for him to give back to Hueytown High School every single year?
It's super important just for him, for his character-wise, because, they see a lot of things that NFL players do wrong, but nobody talks about the things they do right. So, just for him being a role model, coming back around, being intact with all the kids and things, that's super huge, and that's something the kids need.
All right, thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
My name is Austin Duncan. Tonight, Hueytown Golden Gophers will be taking on Pelham Panthers at Hueytown High School. It's the first round of the playoffs. Let's see how the coaches and players respond to my questions. Here with five-star defensive tackle Donovan Moore. Last week, Hueytown lost, but how do y'all seek a first-round win against Pelham in the playoffs?
Oh man, last was a tough L. They want to end the season off like that. But it's on to today's game. We have Pelham. Very decent team. Any team that makes the playoffs is good. In my eyes. So you're just gonna go out there and play fast, physically, just finish the game.
How do y'all play a consistent and good defense against Pelham tonight?
Like I just said, fast and physical. Just do our job. And when everybody doing their job. Just combining it, and everything goes good in our way.
So you last took a visit on Ole Miss versus South Carolina. Can you describe that visit?
Oh man, my first time, it was crazy. I ain't gonna lie, like Ole Miss was definitely a vibe. Coach Lane came with cool coach. Coach Joy, D-line coach. Cool coach. He good. I had to get back up there in a few weeks, but I can't wait to get back up there. It was a crazy experience.
Would you say that's one of your top offers?
I would say, yeah. My top offers for sure. I got to go to Bama this weekend versus LSU. I feel like that'll be a good one too. So.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Here with Hueytown wide receiver coach, Coach Jay Mitch. What does Hueytown have to do in tonight's game to be a successful team?
Execute, do everything we've been doing, everything they've been taught to do. Just go out there and execute, play hard, and just take it one play at a time.
What was your mindset in high school in a playoff game like this?
Just know this could be your last game because it's a new season. It's a 1-0 season, so you just want to do everything you can to continue to play the next week until you get to your championship week. Just go out there. You get a little nervous, but that's part of it. But just go out there and play hard and just give everything you got.
Would you say your receivers have the same mindset as you did in high school?
Oh yeah, for sure. I just been instilling into them since the season, man. Just had a mindset I have. No matter what, So go out there and compete, go out there and be your best, play your hardest, and have your swag, and just dominate. And, you know, it's been shown on the field. All 5 of them been doing real good. So.
How does Hugh wide receivers get open in Pelham's defense tonight?
Run past them. They can't be guarded. That's their mindset. That's what I tell them every day. You know, they got to have that mindset. They can't nobody guard them, and it's been showing all season. So they can't be guarded. Run past them, do what their coaches do, and just make plays when they get the ball.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Here with Hugh athlete Anton Witt. Last week you missed a tackle, which led the Pinson team to score a touchdown. Can you talk about what you've done in this week's practice to be a better defensive player and a better tackler?
I would say really just working more on the fundamentals and getting better angles and wrapping up a little bit better. Yeah.
Last Saturday, I think, you went on a visit to Auburn. Can you talk about what it meant to you seeing Coach Freeze, coach's last game at Auburn before he got fired?
It was a very good experience. The culture was great, the players was great, everything was just great. You know, so sadly they came up with an L, but after that, everything else, the facilities and everything else was actually great.
Do you think they should offer you?
Yeah, I think so, but only God would tell.
Absolutely. Can you describe what your relationship is like with Coach L, the founder and owner of Step by Step Sports Training, and what it means to you that he disciplines every player into his facility that they walk into?
Coach L is a very good guy. He trains everybody to their highest ability. He really knows everybody's strong suit and weaknesses and how to strengthen their weaknesses. When you walk in Coach L's facility, it's really like he'll really greet you like you are one of his own, and yeah, he'll really train to your best ability.
How's he a leader to you?
He's a leader to me because he trains me. He pushes me to a limit that I didn't even know I could go. Before I even came to Hewtown, he's been training me since I was little. He showed me what my strengths is and my weaknesses. And I really appreciate the things that he done for me going on to where I am today.
All right, thank you so much.
For sure.
Here with Hewtown quarterback Legend McMiller. Tonight you got in and replaced Jay. What does that mean to you?
It mean they, like, my team really trust me, and like my coaches really believed in me to go out there and like win the game.
With the fucking tweaker. Y'all not fucking with us.
The Hewtown Golden Gophers defeated the Pelham Panthers 35-28. Hewtown advances to the second round of the playoffs. I'll see y'all next week. Today I took a visit to Step by Step Sports Training in Birmingham, Alabama. I interviewed Coach L, DJ Dale, and Kentrell Davis, Georgia Tech wide receiver commit. Here they are.
How y'all doing? I'm Coach L, owner and head trainer at Step by Step Sports Training and founder of the Step by Step Foundation.
What would you say your standard is with every person that steps foot into your facility?
The Stepper Standard. So the Stepper Standard is hard work, discipline, toughness, and pretty much being consistent. I think a lot of times people tell you different qualities to have, such as hard work and discipline, but they don't understand the consistent piece. You're only successful as the work that you put in, so effort is extremely important.
So the other day you said that, you wanted us to speak to your kids. What does that mean to you? Why'd you want to come to Hewtown High School to speak to the kids?
Man, so being a graduate of Hewtown High School, I never saw myself coming back to talk to the students. I had dreams just like every other football player to make it to the NFL and come back and just give back. The Lord blessed us to have someone like Jameis, who was a teammate of mine in the 9th grade when I was in 12th grade. And he comes back and does that part. So everybody has a role to play. I'm more boots on the ground every single day, being able to see those guys come in the facility and train, look from afar and watch them grow. And it's just very important for me to be able to come back and share with the students at Hueytown that, somebody that looks like you, somebody that went to the same school as you, somebody that's a gopher as well, was able to be successful by, taking hard work, discipline, and effort and put it on display once I left high school.
I appreciate your time.
My name is DJ Dale from Birmingham, Alabama. I attended Clay Chalker High School. I played 4 years at the University of Alabama. I signed with the Buffalo Bills in 2023, and I just finished playing in the IFL in Boston in 2025.
What would you describe your relationship like with Nick Saban?
Nick Saban, I look at him as a mentor. Not really a father figure, but have like some fatherly ways in a sense. We had a great relationship though. Taught me a lot. Taught me a lot about football. Taught me a lot about composure, discipline, doing the right things. And I just really appreciate him. I don't think I'd be the man that I am today without having his influence on me.
Could you say you learned from Tim Keenan, or Tim Keenan learned from you in at Alabama?
Yeah, I'll say so. Tim Keenan, I look at him as like my little brother. That's the guy that I love dearly, and I would say we learned a lot. I think he would kind of see it one side as I just taught him, but with him, man, just the way that he handled adversity that no one really knows about except for the small fewer guys, man. But I would say that, and then just me, like I just told him, patience, doing the right things, nobody's watching, and then really just investing in yourself so your older self will thank you later.
What was your relationship like with Deontay Lawson?
D-Law. D-Law is another young guy when I was there. You always knew what he was going to be just from seeing him in practice. He obviously had some guys in my class that was in front of him at the time, but he started getting his feet wet towards like the end of my junior and senior year. But man, he's a dog, man. So everything he's doing now, I knew it was going to happen.
While at the Buffalo Bills, how cold was it? How did you cope with that cold weather?
Buffalo is extremely cold. But by the time it got like super cold, I was already back home, so I really didn't have to deal with it too much. But yeah, it's not fun.
How was you feeling whenever you got released?
It was tough. It was tough because obviously, you're living your dreams at the time, but the hardest part for me that a lot of people don't know was that my wife was enrolled at Buffalo State University. So it's like when I got cut, she had kind of got cut from her classes too. She had to resign or whatever. But looking back, and it actually worked out the way that it needed to work out.
What would you say that what you could do better on just to stay at the Bills?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I think for me, that's why I can kind of sleep at night. I know I woke up every day and gave it everything that I had. I learned the playbook extremely fast. I had some good film. I had an unfortunate injury that I really couldn't control, but I really gave everything I had every single day. And that was the feedback I got too from the coaches on the way out. So I don't really think I can change anything. So yeah, no regrets.
Could we be possibly seeing DJ Dale back in the NFL again?
Yeah, for sure. That's the goal. So I'm always working out, always training. And right now I can honestly say I'm in better shape now than when I was in the league. So I'm feeling hopeful about that.
All right, thank you so much for your time.
My name is Kentrell Davis. I attend to A.H. Park High School. I am a wide receiver, class of 2026, and I'm committed to Georgia Tech.
What's your cool relationships like with the Georgia Tech players and coaches?
Me and Coach Trent has a good relationship, just because also he's from Birmingham and Oakmount. Coach Brent Key, he's my guy. Talk about good things, just a lot of good things. And also that he's from the city, so it's like a real family bond. Also, I'm just cool with Jamal Haynes and Isaiah. They're my guys, they're like one of my top guys. And Haynes King is that guy, and also, nobody knows, but our backup for Georgia Tech, he's that guy. So I'm ready to go down there because he's a sophomore. So I will be being able to play with him and build a relationship with my new quarterback, and that we just find a way to keep building Georgia Tech as they are now. So just going there, that's what God I feel like that's what God wanted me to do. And it's just the relationship. Also graduating from Georgia Tech, it's a good thing. So we looking outside of football, like school-wise.
So what's your accomplishments as a Georgia Tech player?
So what you mean, like school?
Like do you plan on winning a national championship?
Of course.
Being the best wide receiver in the country? Like, what's your accomplishments?
My biggest accomplishment is being one of the top freshmen in the state. In the nation. I'm sorry. Also, that I can be one of the greatest to come out of Georgia Tech. Just like Megatron, that's one of my top players from the NFL. So stuff like that.
So why did you choose Georgia Tech? Why do you feel like that was home?
I feel like that was home just because they fit me. I'm gonna say that. They fit me. And with me running through our offense, we're gonna do good.
All right, thank you so much.
Today, I attended Emmanuel Ruffin's commitment and revealed where he would be playing college football for the next 3 or 4 years, and I also interviewed him. So here he is.
First and foremost, I want to thank God. I want to thank my mom. I want to thank my coaching staff, the whole coaching staff, for putting me in the position the way where I'm going. I feel like it was hard work in here, doing everything the right way, things like that. With that being said, for the next 3 or 4 years, I'd be committed to you, Reginald.
I'm here with Ohio State defensive tackle commit Emmanuel Ruffin. Why did you choose Ohio State over Missouri?
I chose Ohio State over Missouri based on like the culture. The culture different now. They got a winning lifestyle. Not saying Missouri don't got a winning lifestyle, but I just feel like it'd be a better place for me, better fit.
What's your relationships like with Coach Day and all the other coaches and players?
Oh, they great. My relationship is great with them. I feel Coach Pat, that's my dog. He was my first offer from UAB. Before he moved down to Ohio, Coach Jay, man, I love him. Man, get me to the next level.
What's your goals as a Buckeye?
My goals as a Buckeye to be one of the best defensive tackles coming from now.
I see it coming, bro. Congratulations on your commitment.
Appreciate that.
Last week, I got the chance to interview Hueytown assistant basketball coach, Coach Williams, basketball player, Desmond Andrews, Hueytown principal, Mr. Howard, and Hueytown assistant principal, Mr. Davis. Here they are.
Tristan Williams, assistant boys basketball varsity coach.
How do you think the team has done over the summer as a team for the practices?
I think they've been doing good. We've put a lot of work in during the summer, and it's actually showing off. Been in the weight room, been conditioning, and the guys have really bought into what we're trying to do.
Why do you think it's so important to stay in the weight room and stay consistent with the practices, just off season, just putting in extra work?
It keeps your body fresh and also just puts you through the longevity of a season. We have a very long season ahead of us, trying to get to the come and go that we want to, so it's really good to keep your body in shape like you need to.
What would you say to your people on the bench on varsity or on JV to have a successful season?
Stay the course, keep working hard, and it's going to pay off at the end of the day.
All right, thank you so much.
No problem.
I'm a senior. My name is Desmond Andrews. I play Hueytown basketball, and I'm also a track star.
Desmond, what's your biggest accomplishment as a Hueytown basketball player?
I say I would like lead my teammates better and be physical, more physical, and making it far, at least to Elite Eight.
Braylon Patton was a senior last year. He graduated in the class of 2025. Can you describe your relationship with him?
We very close. That's like my brother.
The other night you saw him play. What was it like? What was you telling yourself?
I don't really know. He went out there and did his thing, and I ain't never I could really say.
You do track. Could you say that helps you with being a basketball player too?
Yeah, I really do think it does help because it helped my stamina longer, and I can know how to control my energy.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm here with Hueytown Principal, Mr. Howard. Mr. Howard, what's your advice to the Hueytown basketball team, the juniors and seniors, to the younger guys, freshmen and sophomores, for a successful season?
Well, basketball is at the same time. I would have the older players to give advice to the younger kids by telling them, stay focused, have fun, and do what you've been working on all through the off season.
Thank you. I'm here with Hueytown Assistant Principal, Mr. Davis. Mr. Davis, what does the younger guys need to do to improve as a basketball player for the Hueytown High School basketball team?
I think the younger guys need to practice. You know, if you love the game of basketball, you're going to practice it. And practice makes perfect, and perfect practice makes perfect players. In a sense, nobody's going to be perfect, but the more you try, the more you work on your game, if you're dedicated to it, it's going to show on the court.
Usually the Hueytown Golden Gophers basketball team doesn't make it far in the playoffs, or doesn't even make it in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. What's your advice to the team to make it in the playoffs?
Well, just to begin with the end in mind, visualize what you want to see, and if you already see yourself making it to the playoffs and you want to do better than last year's team, which we had a lot of star players, you can do anything you put your mind to, but they got to remember first and foremost that there's no I in team, and we're not big as far as, like, you know, our players got to be on one accord at all times. So if you remember that it's not about you and what you want to do, but it's about what the team, their goals are, in a sense, you'll know that you're playing together and you'll reach a common goal.
What would you say the team could be better on in the regular season to have a good season?
I just feel like, you know, my 3 years I've been here, I would like to see them play with more heart. You know, I think we have the talent here, but back in my day, you know, I saw kids play with heart, like, because they already had a zeal for the game. But if you're out there playing like you really want to win, it's going to show in your hustle. It's going to show in your defense, not just offense. And the more they have their heart, I think the better and the farther we're going to go this year.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Tonight we're at the Hueytown versus Chelsea basketball game. I'm going to be interviewing some of the basketball players and coaches. Here they are.
I'm Coach BJ Hilster. I'm assistant coach on varsity, JV head, and assistant on 9th grade.
How would you describe your coaching style?
I'm a player's coach first. I'm very energetic, very hands-on, very motivated them. I'm a real vocal coach.
What are your expectations for players regarding academics and conduct?
Very high academics, and definitely, most definitely, great conduct.
All right, thank you.
I'm a Hueytown varsity basketball player. My name is Desmond Andrews.
What's the most challenging game you played in high school?
Right now? I don't really know, cause I ain't really played many games for real. I'm not counting JV and freshman.
What does your team do well together that makes you all so effective on the court?
We just stay together and just stay together. We all a family. We communicate more.
Would you say that you're a leader on the team?
Yes.
Why is leadership so important to you?
So I'm vocal, so I make sure my teammate know what I'm doing, and if they need help, I'm there for them.
All right, thank you.
All right, what's up, y'all? My name is Mike Johnson. I'm a point guard, size wing, and I play for Hueytown High School basketball.
Who was a basketball player you look up to? They could play here or in the NBA, college, and what do you admire about their game and style?
I'd say, like, one person in the NBA, I'd say LeBron James, and second person, I'd say in college, RJ Davis. What I like about his game, he played his own way. He a point guard, and, like, I look up to him. He's the best college player to play basketball.
What does your jersey number mean to you?
My jersey number, it means, like, it's a jersey number 3. I like to play. Yeah, I like the jersey. I appreciate the jersey that I wear, so it really don't have a meaning behind it.
All right, thank you.
My name is Josiah Jones, Hueytown point guard, number 4.
What kind of music does the team listen to in the locker room before a game?
Usually YB, get the blood flowing, get everybody cranked. Yeah, YB.
What is one thing you do outside of basketball to relax or have fun?
Play the game, go out to eat with the guys. Yeah.
What is the best piece of advice a coach has given you that has stuck with you?
Basically, stick to what you was taught and keep your head down, keep working.
All right, thank you. My name is Austin Duncan. Tonight, the Hueytown Golden Gophers will be taking on the Russell County Warriors. It's the second round of the playoffs. Let's see how the coaches and players respond to my questions. Here with Hueytown offensive lineman Kevin Moore Stewart. What leadership from your senior captains have you seen as you advance deeper into the second round?
You know, honestly, I would say our teammates picking us up more. really, like, when we make a mistake, we don't start off fast. We don't move the ball as much as we would like. We picking each other up. Like, we can go do it. You know, I feel like that's the type of offense we have.
What do you do to lock in before games?
To be honest with you, I try to isolate myself from other people because if I know I got a big game ahead of me, I try to get focused on what I got to do in my assignments throughout the night.
What's the difference between last year's playoff performance from you and this year's playoff performance this year to you?
Last year, I didn't even start. For real, I didn't even start. I was on the bench. This year, you know, I feel like, honestly, I might have played my role pretty well, but I know I had some slip-ups here and there, but I feel like I'll get it better.
All right, thank you. Here with Hueytown offensive guard Knowledge Hauser. Why is motivation in the game of football so important in this world today?
I mean, me personally, motivation to me is a lot because I get to go out and play football under hostile environments with the thoughts in my head of what I did before the game, get motivated, and it kind of pump me up. Therefore, I stay going and don't shut down mentally during games in case something bad happens or anything like that.
Why is having good grades so important to play sports?
To play sports, having good grades is really to get scholarships, man. Also, that you, when you get out into the real world, that you don't fall for stuff that you feel me, that you shouldn't fall for. You feel me, like a normal human being should fall for. If you smart enough and you got common sense, it'll help you out later on in life with your job, career, kids, anything like that.
All right, thank you. Here, Hueytown cornerback Jaden King. What's your goal for tonight's game?
My goal is to do my job, get 3 interceptions, play for my team, and come out with the win.
What's your thought process been like all week trying to play Russell County?
My thought process, don't mess up, do my job, and do what I'm supposed to do.
All right, thank you. Here with Hueytown running back Jaden Myers. What is the team's energy level and confidence like heading to this week's game against Russell County?
Our team energy this game is way more stronger, way more consistent, way more confident, way more focused. The energy heading on to the next round was that from round one that we wasn't starting off strong through the first and second quarter. Instead, we had started off strong in the third and fourth. So coach wanted us to know that we're going to go against a team that's not going to play that. So we have to actually be consistent and start off strong in the first and second quarter. So our goal is to start off strong in the first and second quarter and finish the whole game.
What is something you're carrying into from last week's game to this week's game?
That if you're a backup, you always have to stay ready. You never know when it's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen. Just be prepared, study, make sure you have a great mindset, stay happy, be focused, and consistent.
All right, thank you. Here with 5-star defensive tackle Donovan Moore. What is something you eat before a game? What is something good that you eat before a game?
I ain't like something good, bro. I gotta go some baked chicken. You know what I'm saying? Some green beans. You know what I'm saying? Probably a little bread in that Hawaiian bread. Some smoothie.
What is something you drink before a game?
Oh, Pedialyte, Powerade, Gatorade, that kind of sports drink.
What was your thoughts on the Alabama versus LSU game? By the way, me and you was in the same stadium. I was trying to find you during the game. What was your thoughts on the Alabama versus LSU game?
Man, that game was crazy, man. I loved it, man. I couldn't. It didn't owe me nothing, man. I can say that. But it was a cool game. Coaches treated me right. Everything. It was just a great vibe.
Consider your top 5 offer, top 10?
That's definitely.
All right. Here with Hueytown wide receiver Kentrell Jackson. What's your mindset going into tonight's game?
My mindset for tonight's game: come out here, win, play with integrity, play with discipline, fearless, just go out there and attack everybody who's in front of me.
What's your thoughts on people saying that you're the most talked about receiver at Hueytown High School?
I really don't get into that all day. I just keep doing the best I can for the team, the best I can for myself, put my team in the best position they can be in.
Last week you stepped up for Anton Whitt whenever he got hurt. What was your thoughts like whenever they said you had to play corner? Do you think corner is the hardest position to play because all you're doing is running backwards and stuff like that?
I really didn't have no clue that was going to happen, but it definitely is a hard position. By your own on the island, it's hard, but I didn't know it was going to happen.
Would you say that was cool that you had the coach's trust to play some defense?
Yeah, that was cool. It showed me that I worked to be in this position that I'm in, and they trust me since I've been here for 4 years.
All right, thank you. Cornerback Jeffrey Garrett. The other night you reassured on Pelham's team that a coach's son, it was all going to be okay. In the game of football, there's not really much leadership noticed. What was going through your mind? Why did you reassure that kid that it was all going to be okay?
In a close game like that, I've been on that side of you know, the football team, and we lose like that, close game. I've been scored over games plenty of times, you know. I told them, all you gotta keep your head up. So that when I saw him crying, you know, I had to go cheer him on, because like when I got scored on, you feel me, a bad game like that, somebody cheer me on too.
How do you prepare for a cold game Friday night against Russell County?
You know, when it's cold, you know, you play football, it's all a mental thing, for real. It's in the mind. As long as you know, block out the wind, you know, the coldness, play regular.
So you're a senior in high school. What is one thing that you will miss about football through all 4 years?
A whole lot of practice, you know. I have fun at practice, you know, with my teammates. Definitely practice.
What's one coach and one player that you'll miss that's below you in the grade?
I definitely miss Coach Crawford. So, you know, he had me through a lot. Player, I probably miss Anton. But, you know, I taught Anton a lot, you know, and I feel like he a good player, you know. I feel like Anton better than me at my position, you know. Definitely Anton.
All right, thank you. Here with Hugh-Town linebacker Telly Simmons. Why is leadership so important in this world today?
Why is leadership so important in this world today? Because, you know, some people don't have the right guidance in their life. So I feel like teammates with leadership can, you know, help another teammate out or brother, you know, treat him like a brother and tell him what's right, what's wrong, you know, give him guidance. So that's why I feel like leadership.
You are a D1 athlete, but you can be all D1 and not dedicated. So what does dedication mean to you?
It means a lot. You know, you got to prioritize things. Make sports a priority if you want to play sports, and if you want to go D1 sports, make sports a priority. So the game, the phone, you're gonna have to get off that. You're gonna have to give things up. What you willing to sacrifice to play the sport that you love? That's basically how you gotta look at it.
You play football and basketball, but football's not done for you yet. Y'all are in the second round right now. Why do you play 2 sports? Does it help you with football or?
Yeah, I play basketball because it keep me in shape for football. So I ain't really just not doing nothing, or you feel me? Like after basketball practice or something, I go train for football. Just stay in shape for football. Really.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Here with Hugh-Town linebacker Coach G. What do you do to prepare for a game?
What do I do personally to prepare for a game? Personally, I like to get quiet. Need to get quiet. Normally I go through, make all my all the call sheets, put out all the call sheets for the defense. I laminate all the call sheets for the defense, and normally try to find some quiet music with headphones in and try to get quiet for the game.
What has Hugh-Town done this week to prepare for tonight's game?
And we followed our process. We've done our normal process from Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We're going through our normal process even today on game day. We had our normal walkthrough stuff. We just finished up. The defense goes out and the offense has a little thing they do. We have our normal little pregame thing where the offense does their thing. The defense comes out, does a little stretch. We followed our normal process. That's what we've done. That's what we've done all year.
All right, thank you, Coach.
You see this?
I told y'all boy last week, I'ma say it again. Y'all not tweaking with the real fucking tweaker. Y'all not tweaking with the real fucking tweaker.
Man, y'all know what's going on, man. Stop playing with this shit, man. Don't never doubt this shit, man. Fuck wrong child, man. Come on, man. Episode 1.
I told y'all what the fuck was going on, win 3.
Hey, man. Big win going to the next round. Round 3, here we come.
Here with Jack State cornerback J.Q. Brooks. Last year we lost in the 3rd rounds. Tonight we advanced to the 3rd rounds. What's your advice to the guys?
Really, I just want to tell them finish strong, man. It hurt losing in that 3rd round, bro. We lost 11-8 to Pike Road. That was a bad feeling, man. Especially when we balled out there, we had to do. I feel like they'll ball out and do what they got to do if they execute right.
All right, thank you. I hear Hugh-Town safety Kodak Davis. What's your mentality going into a playoff game like tonight's game?
Honestly, man, I just got to think to a whole different level. I'm out there feeling like Mike for real. Just got the ball, play for my team, man.
What was you feeling like whenever you got a tipped interception and you scored a touchdown?
When I got the tip, I didn't even know it was coming, man. I just caught it and just go.
All right, congratulations on the win.
How you stop?
You the mama. Here is retired defensive end coach Otis Levery. What's your advice to the guys to keep going in the playoffs?
Well, I just think, playoff, man, it's a single game elimination. So you always got to keep in your mind, man, going forward, that it's do or die. It ain't playtime. So really and truly, it's his own motivation. If I got to motivate you in the playoff, you just don't understand the game. The playoff motivates itself.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Here with Hughtown defensive coordinator Coach Crawford. Tonight, we kind of whenever we was up against Russell County, we kind of slowed down a little bit, even though we was in the lead. What's your advice to the guys to keep going, even though you're in the lead?
Well, I tried to get them to keep their foot on their throats, but we kind of let them off the hook a little bit in the first half. Then we came out in the second half, and we were able to finish them off pretty quickly in the third quarter. Just trying to stay calm and not lose my temper because things ain't going our way. Just being a calm presence and continuing to coach. That's the biggest thing. And then we end up with the victory.
What's something Hughtown's learned from last week's win to this week's
win? I think we're still learning. I think we could have performed better last week. We went into halftime last week down 21-7. We fought back against some adversity and ended up winning. This week we were up 21-7 in the first half, and then we let them come back, and we go into halftime 21-21. So I think it's still lessons out there for us to learn, but that's what we in the professional to do, is to continue to coach the boys and teach them so they can learn from their experiences.
All right, thank you. Congratulations, Coach. Thank you. My name is Austin Duncan. Tonight, the Hughtown Golden Gophers will be taking on the Benjamin Russell Wildcats. It's the third round of the playoffs, and we're at Benjamin Russell this week. Let's see how the coaches and players respond to my questions. Here with offensive guard Knowledge Hauser, what has Hughtown done all week to prepare for Benjamin Russell?
If you ask me, I personally feel like all the practices have been very professional. To lead up to this business trip, man, it was a 2-hour drive. I think the team handled that very maturely. We all was locked in on the way here. Came ready to execute, ball out.
What's your thought process right now?
My thought process is, man, to go out there like it's another game, dog. I'm playing for my seniors. I don't want them to this to be their last night. Shit, just ball out.
Where do you get your mentality from?
I mainly get my mentality from my dad. I feel like he played a big role in why I am who I am. I look up to him very much. So I try to make him proud as much as I can, him and my mom.
All right, thank you. Here with Coach O, retired NFL defensive player. Why is dedication so important in this world today?
I just think anything you dedicate yourself to, it's hard to abort it. So whenever you got something invested, it's so hard to abort it. And when you got something invested, you don't quit. And so that's why I think dedication is so important, because it's almost like your ransom. You got to pay that ransom to be able to pay the bill. So I think dedication is all we have.
What would you say to the people that's always skipping practice, don't ever show up, don't ever put in the effort?
Well, I mean, there's nothing in life worse than regrets. You know, one thing about it, you think that it's just 15, 16, 17 years old, you think it's just a moment in time, but it'll come back to get you in your 40s. You'll remember the times you skipped, the things you did, the habits that you created during that time. They'll follow you forever. How you do anything is how you do everything.
Thank you. I'm here with Hughtown running back A.J. Robinson. What is the expectations of tonight's game? How does the Hughtown offense defeat the Benjamin Russell defense?
And UCA All-American. What we've done all year to win the games and bring us out in the playoffs. Our juniors, Molly K.
Number 0, Anthony Roberts.
Here with 5 stars, Zadarian Morgan, Alabama commit. What's your relationship with Ryan Williams?
I mean, we cool. This is one of my future teammates, so every time I go out there, we spend time together and just create a bond.
Why was Alabama home?
That's what I grew up watching. That's all I knew when I grew up, and I feel like I can go in there and make an impact.
Thank you.
What's up? My name is Carter Fagan. I go to McAdoo High School. I'm in class 2027 receiver, junior receiver. I got 12 offers going into my senior year.
What do you consider your biggest strength on the field?
My biggest strength on the field, probably like I'm explosive coming out the line of scrimmage at receiver. I always coming fast off the ball. I'm smart. I got great instincts. I got great ball skills. I can run every route on the route tree. Like everything in my game, really established.
You've received offers from several colleges. How's the recruiting process going for you?
It's going good. Especially like starting as a sophomore. You know, I started early, get offers early, and you know it was a good feeling. I think it was good to start early. You know, they're still coming in. You know, I'm talking to different coaches, different schools a lot. They recruited me heavy. It ain't gonna do nothing but keep rolling really when January comes.
As a Mississippi State lost today, you said you had interest, and you've seen it. I've seen it all over your page that you have interest for Mississippi State. Do you still have interest in them after today's loss?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely got interest in Mississippi State. They recruit me the hardest. You know, at the end of the day, you know, they did lose, but at the end of the day, still the SEC school. It's a great school. Every time I go to Mississippi, they show me love, show me great love. Coach Bunk, Coach Doobie, all them, they show me great love. They always text me, checking on my family. They definitely still at the top.
What's the visit like? Like, what do you do over there?
Really, when I go, I haven't been on like a really official visit yet, but I've been to a lot of game day visits, been on campus a lot, and you know the atmosphere always great. You know, it's always a lot of people in attendance. You got the Cowbells in Mississippi State, and it's great hospitality. They always feed me. They always make sure I'm good.
What's your goals for your senior year at McAdoo High School?
Senior year, man, I want to be known as one of the best in the state at receiver. I want to known to be one of the best coming out of McAdoo. You know, really stamp my name. Really, definitely over 1,000 yards. Trying to do that again. Did that my sophomore year. Trying to finish with way more accolades than I had. You know, just put my name out, put my name on the radar, really, and put the nation on notice.
What do you like to do in your free time when you're not playing football?
When I'm not playing football, really, I just be at home, just be chilling. Really, I be in my room a lot. If I'm just laying down, I play the game sometimes. I watch shows sometimes, and really, I like to be around my friends too. Like to laugh, do like a lot of laughter, and I train a lot too. So if I'm not doing that, I'm probably training.
What do you do in your workouts? Like, what's your routine like?
Like lifting.
Mm-hmm.
See, it's not the same really anymore. Coming off I got hurt my shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
So but it just really depends on the day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, there'll be different days. It might be a leg heavy day, arm heavy. It just really depends. But I try to definitely balance it out and really make sure my legs good. Really.
What's your relationship like with Coach T?
Coach T, me and Coach T, I think we got a really good relationship. You know, he came from Hewittown. At first, I ain't really like bond with him really because I was hurt. I was coming off injury when he first came. I didn't play in the spring game. But like as time came, as time passed, and I got back on the field, got back playing, me and Coach T, we got close. You know, we talk a lot. He put a lot of trust in me. He put like really receiver group this year. He really put them on my back really, and I appreciate him for that. He always pushed me. He always tried to push me to my max. I love that from him.
As you just mentioned, you got hurt from your shoulder.
Yeah.
What do you do? Because like, I've always want to know like what do players do to recover from injuries. What do you do?
Really a lot of physical therapy. Really, you know, we got Miss Page ATI. We got ATI that comes to the school. What is that? Every Monday and Wednesday. Just being with her and our trainer at the school, they do a great job making sure all the guys good. Everybody get back recovered. Just going into that every week, not missing the days, and just keep on trying to build my strength up.
All right, thank you.
My name is Caleb Cantor. I'm an offensive tackle for McAdoo High School, and I'm class 27.
How many offers do you have right now?
2.
Where from?
Miles College and Howard Huskies in Ohio.
Do you think you have any more offers?
Coming up?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. O-season, January, February. Oh yeah, most definitely.
So what's the preparation like going to McAdoo High School and playing football here?
Oh, it's great, man. Preparation going in here, going to McAdoo, it's just
going in the weight room. Then first is really just school for real, because Coach Holmes, he really don't care none else but school. But after school, go straight to the weight room, then on the field, working hard, off-season, stuff like that.
So do you listen to music before the games?
Oh, yeah.
I have to ask though, why do y'all listen to loud music? Just me personally, if I'm playing football, I can't listen to loud music. Like, I got to find somewhere quiet. So why is that?
It's just getting locked in for the game, stuff like that. Going against big teams like Hewltown, Bessemer, and like first round of playoffs like Spann Park. Oh yeah, we had to listen to a whole bunch of loud music just to get locked in for the game.
What was the preparation for Hewltown like? Cause like y'all, first off, y'all was starting out strong and everything. So like, what was that like?
Preparation for the game. It was just all week. It was like we want to try to make the game bigger than what it was. So it was just going in, practicing how we normally practice for any other game, and then going to the game like how we've been playing all week.
Like I just mentioned, y'all are fast and physical. Where do y'all get that from? What did it take this past summer to build that?
Oh, it was just going in the OTAs, going against different teams like Shades Valley, stuff like that. Get prepared for big games like that. And just during the week, like I said, playing fast and physical during the week. So when we get to the game, it's just like practice.
So I was going into ninth grade year. I quit for 6 months. I played football for 6 months. Coach T was my wide receiver coach. I played wide receiver. He was also my wrestling coach back then at Hewltown. He just transferred to this year to McAdory. What would you say your relationship is like with him?
Man, Coach T, my dog, man. Coach T, he real uptight, and he not really uptight, but it's just like he has a whole bunch of momentum going to a whole bunch of different games, stuff like that.
What do you do to prepare for a game?
So practice hard all week, going to the game, go to school, have my not headphones, but like just locked in all day. And then once the game come, locked in, just being prepared.
What's your workout routine like?
Really, it just stretch, do a whole bunch of plyometrics, and then get a heavy little lift in, and then after the lift, I do some more plyometrics, and then stretch some more, and then we done.
How tall are you?
6'5".
6'5". How much you weigh?
285.
How much do you bench?
320.
How much do you squat?
I ain't max squatting in a minute. I'll probably say about 425.
Who's your favorite player on the team, and who's the best one on the team?
Favorite player? I'll probably say my dog Braylon Ellington, because every time he go in the game, he gonna hit something. But best player on the team, like it probably Carter Fagan.
Carter Fagan? Yeah. What's your relationship like with him?
It's cool. Like we won't talk much out school, but like when we do talk, you feel me? It just chop it up here and there. Like we went to Mississippi State not too long ago, and then we was down there. I ain't even know who was gonna be down there, but we was down there having a good time.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Austin Duncan. Today, I got the chance to do a virtual interview with Knowledge Hauser, true freshman at Hewltown High School. He told me what his visit at Tulane was. Here he is. Here with Hewltown true freshman Knowledge Hauser. How was the Tulane visit?
Man, Tulane visit was great, man. It was a game day visit. I watched them play. They absolutely, man, they came and handled business, man, for the American Championship. They played real good against North Texas, man. I hope to get an offer and play there someday.
How did the coaches treat you?
Oh, the coaches treated me, man, absolutely wonderful, man. Everyone was respectful. They acknowledged the fact that I was a true freshman, man. They congratulated me as I congratulated them on their conference championship, coming down with the win. Man, they were great players too.
What all did you do on your visit?
I watched the game, and then the next day I went to go tour the facility. I met some of the guys, man. They took me in, and they gave me some tips that I can go carry on for this season, man, and put up front. Especially from one of the freshmen, linemen up there, he gave me some good tips on how I was at Tulane. And I talked to Santana, which is a D lineman that goes to Tulane. And last but not least, my cousin Sam, he's the linebacker at Tulane, number 15. But they all gave me great tips, treated me like a little brother.
What's your relationship with the coaches and players there? Do you think it's good? Do you think you will someday play there?
I think I have a high chance of playing there, man. Especially at the rate that I'm going right now, having a true freshman season, man, at a 6A level with a third round team, really put me on the map, man. I have a lot of people looking up to me and counting on me for this next season, man. Hopefully, I can do something big and get some offers in my sophomore year.
What is something that is expected out of you for your sophomore year?
I mean, it's what everybody want. To lead your state, man. I feel like I have a real high chance of leading this team to state, man. Man, that's really all I want. But I feel like people look at me as to be a leader, especially me being a 2-year starter as a freshman. People just look at me to be a leader, really. So.
What hard work will it take to get on a Donovan Moore level and get as much offers as him?
To get on the Donovan Moore level, man, Donnie's a great guy, about 6'4", 275, man. He really good D line, man. Got a good build, good size. To get on his level, I feel like take a lot of hard work and dedication. But it's always possible to get there, you know. As long as you just keep your mind straight, work to it. Just block out the negative, honestly.
What do you do to regroup yourself after a loss?
I mean, after a loss, man, like, normally I talk to my dad about it. He tell me what he's seen and how I felt. And I mean, there ain't really much you can do after a loss. I mean, the past is in the past. Ain't like you can go back out on the field and do it again. The only thing you can do the closest to it is go out next week and win again. Well, try to win. I mean, that's what I do to recruit myself after a loss.
All right, thank you. Hey, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the virtual interview. Let me know in the comments what y'all like more, virtual interviews or one-on-one interviews. I hope y'all enjoyed the interview with Nile Childs, true freshman, on his visit to Tulane, and I'll see y'all next time. Hey, y'all. Tonight I got the chance to interview Marcus Muse, Central Tuscaloosa defensive lineman. He has a total of 7 offers. Here he is. I'm here with Central Tuscaloosa defensive lineman Marcus Muse. You have 7 offers, including South Alabama, Sacramento State, Miami, Ohio, Toledo, Eastern Kentucky, Jack State, and Troy. What hard work did it take to get there?
I just said, like, a lot of grinding, you know what I'm saying? Every day coming in, be consistent, and doing what I got to do.
Do you have any hobbies outside of football and baseball?
Yeah, I just said hanging out with my friends. I like to bowl.
Okay. What is baseball practice like at Central Tuscaloosa?
I say it's really intense, you know what I'm saying? We're coming in every day just trying to get better, focusing on the little things so when the season starts, we're ready to roll.
How is football practice different from baseball practice?
I say football, like, it's more intense, like, in my opinion. Like, baseball, you know, you gotta work on yourself, but football, you gotta work together, you know what I'm saying? Be successful.
What motivates you to maintain a high academic standard, a 3.8 GPA, while managing a busy athletic schedule?
Well, first off, I want to be known as a football player. I want to, you know what I'm saying, have a lot of knowledge, too. And also, at the same time, I know I gotta have grades to be able to go play where I want at any school in the country.
What's the craziest thing someone has said that disrespects you the most?
I remember we lost the game 1 week, and everybody in our school was just talking down on us real bad. Then this week we won the game, and everybody wanted to start coming back on our side. So it was just crazy that whole week, people talking crazy.
Okay, you recently took a game day visit to Alabama, but don't have an offer. What will you do this offseason to get your dream offer from Alabama?
I say get in the weight room more, get faster, and get stronger, and just get work on my hands and move and stuff like that.
Back in April of this year, I was at Alabama 8A game, and I was on the field. I just want to know what's the atmosphere like as the game is going on, like, because I was at the game, but like I wasn't, like, it was after the game, so I wouldn't know what the atmosphere is like. on the sideline as the game's going on. I just know what it's like in the stadium, in the stands. So what is it like?
I say the atmosphere real crazy. It's something I want to play in the future, and it gets real rowdy in there.
Before this call, you mentioned you built a small bond with Tim Keenan. What's some advice he gave you during that visit?
Just being consistent and being myself, and just being me. He also gave me a few tips on stuff I need to work on, stuff like that.
What's some tips he gave you?
Lower pad level, be violent with my hands, and just like some more tips on like run stop and stuff like that.
All right, thank you so much, Marcus. Hey y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed tonight's video. Have a good night. Hey y'all, my name is Austin Duncan. Tonight I interviewed Hueytown wrestler Grayson Nettles, and he told me why he started wrestling. Here he is. I'm here with Hueytown wrestler Grayson Nettles. How did you first get into wrestling, and what motivated you to pursue it at a competitive level, meaning wrestling guys that have went to state?
Well, first of all, happy to be here to be interviewed by you. You know, it's an honor. And I would say that me getting into wrestling, first of all, I was really iffy with it, like the first, I would say 2 to 3 years, because my captain wanted me to wrestle for since middle school, and I didn't really want to do it. But last year, my sophomore year, I was really bored and I just really wanted to be involved with something, so I gave it a try, and I ended up really liking it. So during the summer, I trained a lot, and I went to nationals. And can you repeat the last little bit of that question?
What motivated you to pursue it at a competitive level, meaning wrestling guys that have went to state or placed at state?
Definitely wanting to achieve something, because I see a lot of people getting a lot of good stuff in this, getting and doing a lot of good stuff in this sport, and it's just wow, if they can do it, I can definitely do it too, right? So I definitely pushed myself, and I went to nationals, and I didn't do so good there, to be completely honest, but I definitely did learn, and I will be back to try again.
I mean, can you tell me what your mindset is going into big matches like that?
I always come in with a clear mindset. I know I'm new, and I'm not as well trained as all these kids have been wrestling since they were in diapers, and but I don't let that affect me, because I might be new to it, but I'm still gonna go out there and put forth my best effort. You know what I mean? And by putting forth my best effort, I'm going to, no matter how the outcome is, I'm gonna be satisfied. I'm gonna be satisfied because I know I went out there and did my best to the best of my ability. You know what I mean? And I'll just improve on what I think that I lacked in during that whole entire match.
I hope you don't find this question funny, but it took me years to actually want to wrestle because of this thing called cauliflower ear. Did that have an impact on why you wanted to take more time of thinking about wrestling?
I look at the cauliflower ear is kind of dope. I'm not gonna lie. When I was wrestling at club, they club really hard, and your ears will be hurting for a good minute. And I think if I kept on letting them hit my ear like that, I think I would have gotten that eventually. But I think it's pretty cool. That didn't really affect my thoughts on joining wrestling though. Nah.
So what's the bond that you've built with somebody on the team, and how do they push you through practices and whenever things get hard?
One of my go-to partners, his name is Chris. He is we really go head to head, and he's one of those guys that we push each other to get better, you know what I mean? And it doesn't matter if that's just conditioning, that's just learning technique, it doesn't really matter. We always, we got each other's backs, and before even a match, we're hyping each other up. We're come on, bro, go out there, put forth your best effort. You got this. No matter what that dude is, he's ranked, he placed in state, whatever. We don't give no fucks, right? We gonna, excuse my language, but we're gonna go out there and we're gonna put forth our best effort, right? You know what I mean? So that's was one person that I think I built a pretty good relationship with, and we push each other for sure. And my captain, much love to him. We of course push each other too. Like, he pushes me a lot during practice. He's like, hey man, no breaks. If it's water break and other people are getting water, no water, bro, no water. Oh, you know you don't need that water. You want water. You don't need water.
Water weight.
Water weight, and that's just gonna, like, you know what I mean? And it's gonna make you feel bad during practice anyway. So, and it's just, he pushes me a lot and really get it done. So a lot is definitely thankful to him. I really appreciate the motivation and stuff.
So, like, what's something that you love about wrestling? You just absolute love about wrestling?
I love the mental part of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's really a mental game. When you're in that third period and you're like, man, I can't go anymore. Like, this is really hard. Can't breathe, can't move. It's a lot. And that other guy you're going against is really tough, really a tough opponent. It's really hard, but you got to push yourself. You really want that dub. You got to push yourself, and you got to think mentally. It's that mental stuff.
How did this injury that you have impact your ways of wrestling mentally and physically?
So right now I'm on concussion protocol, and so right now I realize, like, I really think I took this sport for granted, really, and I'm just like, I could have done a lot of different things to prevent what happened to me, and so I'm not gonna say it affected me negatively, because it didn't, but not necessarily positively either. Because I say that I could do a lot of different things better. Like, I could definitely, like, do extra conditioning, right? So I wouldn't be as tired and I wouldn't get as lazy during live or actual matches. So it's just, it changes, like, my mental towards things like that. And going forward, I'm definitely going to put forth 5 times, 10 times as my effort that I did before.
What aspect of wrestling do you find the most challenging, the physical or mental part, and why?
Honestly, both. Like I said, when you're in that third period, man, you're getting tired, both mind and body. You really think you're going to give out, but you can't. You really want that win. You got to, go in there. You got to get it done. You got to work.
Thank you. I hope y'all enjoyed tonight's video, and thanks for watching. Hey y'all, my name is Austin Duncan. Tonight, Hueytown will be taking on Pleasant Grove. I'll be doing some interviews. Here they are.
My name is LJ Pullins, and I'm number 13 for Hueytown.
Why do you wear number 13?
This is one of my favorite numbers. 313 and 24.
What was it like in this week's practice? How are you feeling about tonight's game?
It was very intense. Very intense. I feel like we got better as a team, and we were ready to change our season around, get more wins.
How are you as a player? Like, what's your style of playing?
I'm a very aggressive player. I like to get downhill, and I can also shoot, but I'm way better on defense, and I can pass a little bit. Yeah.
Thank you. Here come the Hueytown Golden Gophers going down the stairs to prepare to take on the Pleasant Grove Spartans. Desmond Andrews with the 3. Reginald LaShore with a beautiful layup. It is halftime, 25-18, Golden Gophers on top. Tonight's final score was 60-33, Hueytown wins. I'm here with Hueytown point guard AJ Smiley. What was the key moments in tonight's basketball game?
Playing together as a team, down for all loose balls, playing real hard.
Why is it so important to watch film?
So we can know what the team doing, so we can come out there and do what we need to do.
Why is it important to train during the off season?
So we can get in shape. We'll be real fast and come together as one.
What's the basketball practices like?
It's competitive, real competitive.
All right, thank you. Here with Hueytown point guard Mike Johnson. How are you feeling that you have 2 offers? What did it take to get there?
How I feel good. Take a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication to it. And all I do is put in hard work every day, and having 2 offers really feel good to me.
Can you tell me what you do to rebuild yourself after you have a loss?
After a loss, I try to stay calm and try to talk to my teammates, try to get us better, and try to play better the next day, try to get a win on the next upcoming day of our game.
What was your main role in tonight's game against Pleasant Grove?
My main role tonight was to play defense and hustle hard, and try to get my teammates involved.
Thank you. Here with Hueytown shooting guard Desmond Andrews. How do you focus shooting free throws?
To be honest, I take a deep breath and I try to blur everything out. And when I'm getting ready to shoot, I focus on the rim, keep my eyes on the goal, and I just release it.
How do you focus knowing that you have all the noise around you in the basketball game? There's a lot of people around you. How do you focus?
How do I focus? Like, to be honest, like a bigger crowd, it's like it boosts me during my games, and it's like my adrenaline starts pumping. So it's like I feel more excited, and I feel like I play better with more people there and a bigger crowd.
All right, thank you. Hey y'all, my name is Austin Duncan. Today we're in Birmingham, Alabama. In front of Ramsey High School. I'll be interviewing Arizona Cardinals cornerback Starling Thomas. Here he is. I'm here with Arizona Cardinals cornerback Starling Thomas. Why do you give back to the community?
Man, it's just always a blessing to be able to give back. Knowing how I grew up, man, some Christmases you get one gift, maybe 2 gifts, or no gifts at all. So just being able to give back to single mothers and take that burden off their shoulder, it means a lot, man. So it's a blessing to be here, man. I just like making people smile, like making mothers smile. I'm happy to make children smile. Maybe the gift may have been too expensive for the mothers, and I was able to come in and just be a blessing and be a light in their life to help them out.
I feel that. So what do you do to catch up with the NFL wide receivers? Like, what do you do to train?
What do I do to train? Oh, you gotta train on the track, man. Yeah, I love training on the track. I love trying to be as fast as possible, quick twitch movements, and just try to work in small spaces, really. That's what I feel like is the best, work on balance. And I feel like just getting your whole body as strong as possible because NFL season is really long.
So, you tore your ACL.
Yeah.
What are you doing right now to train?
Man, bro, I've just been at the facility all day, bro. I get at the facility around 7 in the morning. I don't leave till like 4 o'clock in the evening, man. I'm up there all day. I'm rehabbing really hard. I'm 4 months post-op right now, man, and everything's going good, man. We're ahead of schedule, and that's a blessing, man. You know, God got his hand on me, man, so, you know, like I said, man, there's no worries. So when I come back, it's going to be all good.
Sure. You went to college at UAB. What's the difference between college and the NFL?
I would say the details of the NFL, how smart the players are, how good the quarterbacks are, and I feel like how good everybody is as a whole. And college, you may have been able to just be the best player out there just off your abilities, but when you go to the NFL, you have to be the best player mentally also.
I want to be a sports interviewer for College Game Day, ESPN. What's your advice to me?
Man, I think you're just doing the right thing. I think you're going hard. I think you're doing a good thing about going around with the local kids, local events, and putting your name out there. I feel like the bigger you grow your brand, the more your name will get out there, and I feel like you'll do everything you want to. I feel like continue to keep God first, and I feel like the sky's the limit.
All right, thank you.
No problem, bro.
Hey y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching. Hey y'all, my name is Austin Duncan. Today I interviewed Alabama wide receiver Jalen Mbakwe. Here he is. Here with Alabama wide receiver Jalen Mbakwe. What did it take last night to come back from the 17-point?
Shoot, effort. Just going back to what we do every week. Put in the work every week. It was just, just put it all together, put in the effort, and we came out victorious.
Man, you played Friday night football for the first time since high school. How'd that feel?
Nah, it was great. Everybody was watching. We had a lot of people. It was the only game on. That was a great experience. Just playing on Friday night, having everybody watching. That was great, man. Feel like old times for sure.
So, I gotta know, who was the better high school player, you or Ryan Weeks?
Definitely me. Like, I'm always saying myself just because of the things I did. But he was also a great high school player. They can go hand in hand. But I definitely say
we play Indiana, number 1 Indiana next. What does Alabama do to prepare?
Just like I said, just going back to the basics, man. Do what we do, put in the work. Just stand level-headed, stand calm, just play ball.
So this time last year, you entered the transfer portal. Why did you stay to Alabama?
Just because I feel like it was the place I wanted to be. It was home, stand close to home, whole side,
So your name has been circulating around for you to enter the transfer portal. Is that true or not?
No, definitely not.
All right, thank you. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Hey y'all, my name is Austin Duncan. Today I interviewed Bishop Gorman offensive lineman Isaiah Eugene that is located in Las Vegas, Nevada. Here he is. I'm here with Bishop Gorman offensive lineman Isaiah Eugene. Why did you move to Las Vegas, Nevada from Pinson Valley?
Big move, you know, it was a lot of opportunities here. Better opportunities and just the culture and just a family job here.
So how did it feel winning a state championship in Bishop Gorman?
It felt amazing. It felt a new experience. It felt like just a whole bunch of noise all around the Allegiant Stadium. Just a lot.
So how many offers do you have right now and where from?
I have 4 offers. I have Alabama State University, Arkansas University, Georgia, and Howard University.
Cool. So like, what did it take to get there?
Man, it took a lot of work ethic, every day training, step by step. You know, 4 days a week. It really, now looking back at it, it really took like a lot.
You mentioned that you've played football for over 10 years now. How has it been? Like, how's this whole journey been?
It's been a long, really long journey. Since I was a little kid, I just loved playing football, and after I just started playing O-line, I just stuck with that.
Why did you want to play O-line? Like, what was so good about it?
I feel like playing O-line, it's a part of like being like a dog. Like pegging somebody, put them to the ground, just looking at their eyes and just seeing like, dang, like they want to quit.
I feel like O-line don't get much credit. What's your opinion on that?
Yeah, they don't get much credit, but it's like we're like the people who are like, we just don't get credit, but we do almost like the most work.
So you mentioned that you're from Atlanta, Georgia. Like, describe like why you moved to Pinson Valley from Atlanta, Georgia to Pinson Valley.
Mainly the reason why we moved to Atlanta to Pinson was mostly family, and then I saw like the Pinson coach, and I was like, okay, let's just go there.
So what was the change like moving from Pinson Valley to Bishop Gorman? I mean, you said your mom had a new job or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So like, can you describe that change?
Huge change over here, man. In the summer, oh man, 100-degree weather probably every day. It was really hot over here. It was a big change, but we just had to get used to it.
Man, so you mentioned that you train with Coach L. Can you describe your bond with him and what you do in his practices?
Yeah, man. Every day, you know, back in like I think probably last year, just December, we used to just do every day like strength training with him, 4 days a week. You know, for like a good hour, then O-line training.
So you mentioned on one of your posts it said that your first week there at Bishop Gorman, it was hot, but like, what did you do to push through and not complain at all? And it said no complaining on that post.
Yeah, so I learned mostly that my work ethic from step by step, and then I transferred that into Gorman. You know, the first day I was there, it was bad, but once I just started getting used to that heat, that's when it became okay. I just kept pushing. That's all I had to do.
I appreciate your time, bro. Thank you.
No problem, man. Hey, shout out to Coach Hastings, Coach L. Those guys made me the dog that I am now, man. Seriously.
I hope y'all enjoyed. Thanks for watching. My name is Austin Duncan. Today I interviewed Ramsey defensive tackle Carlos May. He's down to 12 schools. Here he is. I'm here with Ramsey defensive tackle Carlos May. What is it like running stadiums in Legion Field?
Man, so to be honest, it's like a mentally challenged type of thing, a mental challenge type of thing. Like, we've been doing it for so long, but like each time it's gonna get harder and harder. Which you'll think that it should get easier, like as we go on. But like after the hard practices, hard days in the weight room, like it gets harder and harder for your mental. And it's just a way to keep us intelligence, not only on the field but off the field as well. Because as you know, we all gonna go through things. So like finding different mechanisms for us to be able to fight through it, just keep pushing. So I mean, it's really just we love it. Like we'll never complain about it. Like it's just something that we just got to do. It's something that's just been built through my head coach, and even before my head coach. So it's just something that we got to keep doing, and keep progressing.
So you squat like 585 pounds, is that correct?
No, my max 595, but yeah.
595. How did it take? Like, what did it take to get there? Like, what does it take to like build up like strength?
To be honest, I'll probably say consistency. Like for me, I know that I kind of started off kind of young, and I've been at it for a little minute now. So I kind of started when I was in like going into the 9th grade. So really just being consistent in the weight room, being consistent and just building my overall strength up, whether that's absolute strength, unilateral strength, muscle endurance strength. So like just building all that up, like that's really the most important part, because if you can lift a lot of weight and you can't translate it to the field, then it's really not gonna be no point. So just working on all that, it's gonna kind of build up, and especially if you stay consistent.
Can you tell me the hype you feel whenever you sack a quarterback?
Man, it's like a rush. Like a rush in my brain. Like I just get so excited. But it's like at the end of the game, it's like I remember, oh yeah, I work this move all the time at training, and then now I used to the game. So I mean, it's really just like at the moment, it's like you're gonna be real hype. Like the first thing come to my head, celebrate with my team and move on to the next play. Like I'm not gonna sit there and be stuck on the play that I made. I'm gonna move on and I'm gonna get ready for the next play.
That's good. That's good. So can you tell me your relationship with Ramsey head coach?
Yeah, I can. So, I mean, to be honest, me and Coach Papa Jack, well, Coach Jackson, that everybody knows about, but that's really like a man that I can like look up to for real, because our relationship has been so tight and has been built over the course of the years that like now I'm just able to go to him, talk to him about anything. Like he helps me out with a lot of different stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He's even helps me out like with my recruiting. So I mean, Coach Pop, we're really tight, and like just like my dog, and like I can really just just excited for what we have in the future together, and also on and off the field. So yeah, that's my dog. We're real tight.
That's good. That's good. So what's the rivalry between Ramsey and Parker?
Man, so to be honest, like I'm still kind of new to high school. I guess you could say, since I missed last year and I played my freshman year. But to be honest, it's kind of like a rivalry that two top teams in Birmingham City just have against each other, and also knowing what the cause of it, like since it's the Stop the Violence Classic. So it's like knowing the cause of it, but also like a rivalry. Like we all end up, we're kind of cool with each other, like because we from. So it's really just like a rivalry between us. But it's honestly, we know the main cause. Like we know what it's for. Like we really just trying to stop the violence in the community. So I mean, it's always the same game for us. Even though like losing or winning really don't affect either of us, because they're 6A, we're 5A, but it's still always a good rivalry for the city to come out and support.
What was the visit like at Ohio State?
Man, that was a crazy visit. Like that's definitely top 5 for the most exciting visits I ever been on. But I know it was very exciting from the point where before I even stepped onto the field, even with the tailgate and like just walking, just hearing people scream my name, just hearing people tell me to come to the shoe, just hearing that, like it was just crazy. Like because it's just something that I wouldn't be expecting. Like how would they know? Tailgaters know that I'm going to be on campus. Like it's crazy. Like, but it was very exciting. Like when the game started, man, just like seeing that in action, like it just really explains like why they're one of the top teams in the country.
Wow, that's crazy. Must be cool too. Can you tell me your relationship with Tim Keening regarding to Alabama being on your top 12 offers?
Me and Tim, I kind of been knowing Tim for a little minute now, but now that like I'm kind of older now, it's like me and Tim. I started actually getting to talk to him around the time where he was in training for the off season, because when he trains, that's where I train at. So sometimes I think I'll go up there and he'll be up there, and I just kind of locked in with him through there. And we kind of we got friends on social media and stuff like that. So I'm kind of able to talk to him for real. So yeah, he's one of them guys that I can like look up to, because he pretty much got his head on straight and he kind of know where he want to be in life, and he know what to do and he know what it takes also to even be on that main stage, because he's been through things. I'm pretty sure he's been through things on and off the field but look where he's at now. Rejected to go first round. So I mean, it's really like, man, me and his relationship, it's a good relationship, and he's keeping me updated on things that goes around like at Alabama. So yeah.
All right, last question. I was at Ramsey High School a few weeks ago, and your Ramsey head coach told me, Coach Jackson, he told me that you was going crazy at the Notre Dame visit, because Coach Freeman told you that you was one of the 2 out of the 90 recruits there that he wanted to talk to you. How was you feeling during that moment?
Man, at that moment, I was like, wow, like for real, because looking at all the recruits that were there, it was a lot of recruits there at the game versus USC. But like knowing that he was only able to talk to 3 of the recruits, and I was one of them, like that was insane. And like it also kind of showed me that I was wanted there, and not just like following the lead of every other school, but like kind of just knowing that they really wanted me at this school, or like knowing that they need me at this school to come and play and come make a big impact. So I mean, that was very important for me. Like that definitely was a boost in Notre Dame's ranking on my recruitment list.
All right, I appreciate your time, Carlos.
All right.
I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching. Hey y'all, my name is Austin Duncan. Today I interviewed Georgia Tech signee Jordan Woods. He goes to Pell City High School. Here he is. I'm here with Georgia Tech signee defensive lineman Jordan Woods. How do you prepare for big time games at Pell City High School?
It all starts with the coaching staff. The coach staff getting us ready for the games, of course, and then Sunday, come in. You got to do everything great, to go 1-0 each week. So come in Sunday, have a great lift, great, walk through period, great team stretch. Like everything you do got to be great, start off the week. So start off, it starts on Sundays for sure.
So, I mean, I go to Hueytown and you go to Pell City, but who would win in a match? I know we're not in the same region or anything, but who would win in a football game? Pell City or Hueytown?
I mean, I got Pell City, of course. I know Utah got some dogs for sure. I know y'all got Don, Keegan, my dog Keegan. So I mean, I feel like it'd be a close game. I feel like it'd be a defensive game, So
what do you think the score would be? What do you think the score would be?
It'd be low scoring. It'd be low scoring for sure. Like maybe I don't know actually. Maybe 6-3. Like it'd be that low scoring for sure.
How do you stay in the weight room very strong? How do you maintain a good practice in the weight room, knowing that you have a good strength and conditioning coach, Coach Ross?
Besides Coach Ross, it really starts with a mindset. You gotta have the mindset that you just want to be great, want to be better. You gotta keep pushing to be better. And in life, you gotta go through things in order just. You gotta go through stuff that that hurts, and stuff. And working out, I'm not the biggest fan of working out myself, but I do it just because I know if I want to be great one day, that's something I gotta do, of course. So yeah, it really starts with your mindset. But Coach Ross, I mean, that's my dog. I mean, we locked in for real. But I mean, he gonna make sure we straight though. Any injuries that we got or whatever, he gonna work them out. His program, his strength conditioning program is really good. I really like it. It really helped me as a player. So
my freshman year, I played wide receiver at Hueytown, and I'd say he was the reason why I stayed so long. We built a great bond and connection, and I'll forever thank him for that. So can you describe your bond with him and your relationship with him?
Oh man, that's for real. He my coach and all, but that's my for real though. Like I said, me and Coach Ross locked in. He came he also played a big part, helping me decide where I wanted to go. I just know I trust him to tell me, shoot me straight, and tell me what it really is and whatnot. And I mean, obviously he came on a visit with me to Georgia Tech.
I saw that.
So yeah, I mean, he's real close with my family too, with my mom, my sister. So yeah, that's my dog, man. That's my dog. Shout out Coach Ross.
Shout out to Coach Ross, right. You just said that he played a big factor in you deciding to go to Georgia Tech, but why did you go to Georgia Tech? Why did you sign to Georgia Tech?
You know, I mean, who doesn't want to play for Georgia Tech? Georgia Tech's on the rise right now. Had just came off a great season. You know, looking to, you know, finish it on the 27th. You know, they play in the Pop-Tart Bowl. But, you know, Coach Key, he's passionate, real passionate. I feel like the whole coach staff's passionate, and I like that. My biggest thing was, you know, I want to be coached very well, and I feel like Coach Key's that person. And plus, Trey's gonna be there till 2030, and that'd be my senior year of college. So I feel like that works out perfectly fine. Then Coach BG, the defensive coordinator, I mean, he's real passionate. He's young. He's hungry. I mean, he feel like he just really loves the game of football. And then Coach Pope, my dog Coach Pope, my position coach, he also showed man, like, you know, the meeting that we had, the meetings and the talks that we had or whatever, he was just basically saying how much he can, you know, develop me and stuff. And I really like that. He also sees the ability for me to be able to see the field year one. And I mean, that's everybody's dream, is to be able to see the field year one. And also, I also have to say the academics. I mean, the academics, one, like, is the best, really. You're not going to go nowhere else and really get that type of academic. And go to academics, and then also proximity to home. You know, it's a 2.5 hour drive from where I'm from, and plus I got family in Georgia, so I mean that just works out fine. So
that's good. So what boxes did Georgia Tech check in your recruitment that NC State didn't?
I mean, not really. I told Coach during this, I was like, in a perfect world, I wish it was a way I could choose both schools, but you know, I just had Georgia Tech. But I mean, NC State's just a great place. I guess if I had to say something, you know, it'd be the academics. But I mean, the coaching staff, from the head coach all the way to my position coach, everybody was great. So, but yeah, no, just went with Georgia Tech.
Man, I appreciate your time, Jordan. Thank you so much.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes.
That's all. Thanks for watching. Hey, y'all. My name is Austin Duncan. Today, I interviewed Etowama Community College defensive lineman Cole Caldwell. He used to attend Hueytown High School. Here he is. Here with Etowama defensive lineman Cole Caldwell. What was the process like playing football at Hueytown High School?
Well, I started my 11th grade year, started off a little slow, but senior year I picked it up, got better, found out what my abilities were, and then used them to my best.
What was the discipline like at Hueytown?
It was tough. I remember sometimes I got in trouble, and sometimes Coach Crawford made me do what I needed to do for that punishment, and it was tough.
Man, can you describe your relationship with Coach Ross, Coach Crawford, and how they made you better as a player, defensive player?
Coach Crawford really, he stepped up 11th grade year, giving me a chance to step on the field, and I showed him what I can do. Coach Ross, he was there for me in the weight room, get me stronger and better, and get me faster.
How was you feeling whenever you first got your offer from Miles College?
I was happy. My bro had got the offer. It was we gonna team back up again, and it was happy. It was good. It was a good time.
Why was Miles College home first?
Well, I wouldn't say it was home first. Well, it was my next choice though. Yeah, so it was because the coaches, good team, good program. I knew I could thrive there, but some things happened and it just didn't work out.
So how did it feel just knowing that you was going to team up with your teammate Keith Grant again?
It was good because I knew that him beside me, we were dominant too, and you can't double both. So I knew it was gonna be a good time.
Why did you transfer to Etowama?
Miles, it wasn't the right fit for me, and I knew I could. My talents can go somewhere else and thrive and show people where I can play at the next level.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.